Huh? There hasn't been much to do around here, except just drink and just relax while I wait for Ellie to finish up whatever she was doing, and it looks like she got done, so let's go on ahead and talk to her and get the next quest started out. Throat, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the Victor spoils that our many-faced friend had set his sights on. Have you visited the Colosseum of late? There's a tourney in the works, and he's looking to be a big one. The Myrtle Cup, sponsored by none other than Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. They say that Master Fergus will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. If you are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. Chairman Master Fergus sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial artist enthusiast. His position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills, he settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. My colleague Ganelon is in Ul'dah covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I'd bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Well, after that long-winded conversation, let's head over. I'm just gonna go on ahead and do this and this. Let's go. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Oh, right over there. I guess to the Thaumaturge's Guild. Thaumaturge. Hello, other reporter. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for a small talk, I suggest that you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganelon. He's a friend of mine. Now, what say you share your latest findings with us? I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie! If it isn't the mithralized star reporter, come to have a laugh at Ganelon's expense before returning to pen your latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now let me tell you this, there's strange things afoot at the Colosseum. Bugger all, it's a travesty, I tell you. Hello, identical siblings. Hotch, Hugh, and Hamo, whatever's the matter, and where, pray tell, is Hutchin? The four of you will compete for the cup together, yes? I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap my arse! This was sabotage! Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my sepulcher. Lower your voice, Hotch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Hutchin! Should you not be resting with your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Do not berate yourself so, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Montrevilles will fight as one. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Montreville. I thought it said Manderville for a sec. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by arson about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you, I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras I want, and I want each one to ring over the Segoli. Synchronized fist pumping. The Montrevilles! Aye, as Hutchin tells it, they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Ralgar, a man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested. This talk of attacks on the competition, however, of this I would hear more. Ah, yes, I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. Phantom Thief's challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies? No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dour Meadow. He should be in his office within the Colosseum's halls. I'll send word to the gateman Uyubaya. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid. Come through it. We've got a case to crack. Montreville. I wonder it sounds familiar. I wonder I mistook it for Manderville. Willing to bet they did some training with Hildibrand? No, probably not. Probably Godbert, honestly. From the Mithril Eye, you say? Then by all means, you're free to enter. There. Got a little bit of a drink on my microphone. I got a little bit everywhere. Oh my god! And I've got dust on the microphone. Boom. Okay. Anyway. I am Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye, never blinking, all-seeing, you know the deal, yes? And you must be the Dour Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Gah, who am I to argue with free publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself. Ask away, me girl. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our tourney's already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events have everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his Looks like we got ourselves another, These two aren't in the entry books. Oh, God. Yep. There he is. Thank you. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Wow, that was... Just how powerful is that guy? Inspector Briardian, as efficient as ever, I see. A true gentleman. Excuse violence, Inspector. You were thinking. It annoyed me. Dour Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. Was wondering when you might ask. Master Fear Geese has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Colosseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside of the cairn. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at either, but I don't care how many faces he's got, we've got nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me, and be quick about it. I haven't all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't the Mr. Many Faces and another of his elaborate get-ups? No, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you have to claim them as any other would. In battle. As a matter of fact, What, with the ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative that. Gah! Now where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Give me a moment, will ya? I've only got 8 arms. Or were they legs? Oh, hi, Ultros. You called? I was just about to give the lovely Miss Ovlia the grand tour. Grand tour of what exactly? Inspector Hildibrand, look! He's purple. Astute as ever, Nashu. This color, this overabundance of appendages. I smell a case. A case of what? Food poisoning from bad seafood? Ah, that's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it he was one of many bizarre creatures born from a recent experiment with an ancient incantations at the Thaumaturge's Guild. Oh, God. They were going to seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others when he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything. Anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs at the Colosseum. Oh, God, he laughs. And am I ever glad they did? I tell you, this job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Oh, God. Yeah, that's about the face I would make, too. I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, and my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There's only one who will claim the victor spoils, and that is me. Oh, I just love it when she talks tough. Now, who's the chump who wanted to get a pummeling by my lovely little Avi? Why? Why are you guys looking at me? Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire, shall do what must be done to... Throat Garrot will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Oh? Throat Garrot? You do look like a Garrot. Well, bugger me with a spear. To think I'd see the day when a warrior of light stood at my Colosseum. As soon as that title is mentioned, I'm stuck with involvement, aren't I? Hear that clink, clink, clinking? That's the sound of guild pouring into our coffers when the public finds out that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. Oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show him where to sign, Ulti. With Throat, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that he doesn't come down with some curious injury. That gladiatrix, Avila, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances of victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Haha! I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultros fellow seemed like the most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot! As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest our first priority is to keep Throat here safe? Let us return to Ganelon and see what else he can tell us of these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well, I shall leave the task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at first opportunity. Nod. Oh, good. Let's hope I don't mysteriously come down with a cold or anything. Where am I going? Ah. Out this way. Actually, let me see. No. I thought she was the, guild master for the Gladiators Guild. You again! I've already told you that. What? Enter the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Ul'dah. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me that this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat had the misfortune of being matched up with Avila in the preliminary round, and earned himself a right bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting up back at the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? Oh, good. Well, let's go on ahead and see what he has to say. Thought my watch went off. Ah, the sulking fellow must be Raging Rat. Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, have you? Well, you're not the first, I say. Not the first. I say, is there not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildibrand Manderville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would please enlighten me as to how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Gentlemen, my arse! Have you not a wit of delicacy? Never you mind. Look, the records may say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout at the top of my lungs that if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade? Some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl's up to no good. If she weren't so darned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotting in the jail as we speak. The girl's Alamegan, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you got nothing to lose? Yes, and why not disparage the entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, Throat. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean to offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says, or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the latter. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it from the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress out of you yet. I'll give you a good winkle, you insensitive boor. If what the man says is true, it's likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. I'm gonna have to get used to this guy, aren't I? Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avila and Ul'dah, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved the case without leaving my home. Incredible. Your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Master Ultros should still be at the Colosseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back off to whensoever he came. Well, I guess to satisfy him, I guess we're gonna follow through with his thread. Alright, let's go on ahead and entertain him for a little bit longer. Colosseum. Yeah, I gotta go through here. Yeah, they did some good work with with the details on Ultros. Shh, friend, look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ul'dah is a most fascinating creature indeed. I think you're just hungry for some octopus. Behold how he carefully eyes a gladiatrix before him. What matter of mischief is he plotting? He speaks! Yes, this is most suspicious indeed! I mean, yeah, talking octopus is suspicious. Oh, what is this? The girl has fled in a panic! Our friend Ul'dah appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Or how they would sag if he had shoulders. And off he goes. Our quarry's on the move. Quickly, Nashu, we must pursue. You want me to buy you a drink after all this is over so we can forget about what's been going on? Oh, he's right there. You're... Why the hell are you... What the hell are you? I have a feeling he's going to be showing up, in later Manderville quests. What the... Oh. That's Hildy's mom. Oh, this should be fun to watch. Oh, wait a minute. We haven't met Hildy's mom yet, have we? We've only met Godbert. But yeah, spoilers, that's Hildy's mom. Mr. Ul'dah seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they'd taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Yeah, they're just hungry. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them? Maybe if you're into that kind of stuff. If you know what I mean. Oh, good. We actually get to meet with Godbert now. Poor misunderstood Ul'dah. Here we suspected him of criminal activity when in truth he was just a gentle soul luckless in love. Oh, Ul'dah, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avala is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dar Meadow back at the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie! But I have a better one. Let us return to the Colosseum and speak with Dar Meadow. From him we can... That's what Ellie just said. Don't think Ul'dah didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Quee! Or am I? Come on now, I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and an admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Ul'dah dream? Well, kids, hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Please keep the inking to your own personal chambers, please. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avila, you say? She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. Reckon you might still find her there. I warn you, though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How could I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, that might just be the ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. I believe we're going out of town. Yeah. Blackbrush. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, cool. Hildibrand's here. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I guess they'll appear in the cutscene. Here we go. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here, so as to not set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you? There's no cause for concern. The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be written stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Ralban Audlin won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. Prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no, 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked into the gutter by Ul'dahs no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nadawa mines to meet my sister. Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her off the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Oh, okay. And Ultros again. Whee! Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are ya? I'm afraid that isn't gonna happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? The distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu? Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're onto me? Preposterous! Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave. Oh! Alright, so he's stronger than he looks. You gotta be kidding me! Oh. Ah, poor Ultros. Well, let's, go cut through the fog and talk to Hildy. Where is he anyway? Oh, all the way up here. And, okay. She'll show up, in the cutscene, I guess. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hedgelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you even realize what this means? Necklaces from Esame's sun silk dresses. Oh, those are two different things. All the luxuries you'll have ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the Ul'dah upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take a rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands of cheering your name, I'm proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Hedgelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. But worry not, your sister is watching over you. I will do this for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. I can vanish. They can't. That's my Avi, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile upon you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. Oh God, I just noticed. Would seem Avila's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagine. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ul'dah hasn't had it up to here with you. Do you think you could just fall into this pit and die like a good little boy? Whee! I'm talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer? Oh. Hi. Not you, you idiot!
No need for concern, friend. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I'm pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary.
Our hero. Now, shall we return to Ul'dah? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be that musclehead dived straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I've ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm going to show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around... Give me a break. Ah, poor Ultros. Let us away. Yeah, we have yet to see Godbert around. Oh wow, I actually have to fly there unless I teleport back to town and then get out via the gate. Whatever does he think he found Whatever does he think he's found this time? Oh. Well, I know who's around when he's doing that. Ooh, it's one of these style cutscenes. Let's do this then. Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. Oh, he's got 2 lumps now. This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Mwahaha! Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Colosseum. He's large and in charge. And most of all, he's hungry. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. Oh, here he is. That was quite the distance. My chimera! Who's that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy! I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. What brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear. And with that, we must return to Ul'dah. If you've not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father. Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. God, just who is the inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival, if there ever were one. Who goes there? Oh. Greg! Or a chicken. Oh, there he is. Hildy. Throat! I have been waiting for this day. Well, looky who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap. I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist. And I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Oh, that makes 2 of us. Perk up, Gulliver, cause this just might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Throat is a formidable foe. That's sounding like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as a sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those 2, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I'm considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Throat. I will not fall so easily this time. Well, looks like I've got my legs full, all 8 of them. But if that adventure is too strong to take on alone... I'll just have to bring along a friend. Mwahaha! A supplely twisting ring calling to the mind the undulations of the creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck! Oh God. Nobody here but us octopedes? Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend! Oh God. Muscleheads, I hate them! There we are. Ultros cannot catch a break. What was this? Corkscrew? I think this is a dungeon. Yeah, it's a dungeon quest. Okay. Never mind. Oh wow, I'm right in front of the Adventurers Guild. Good heavens, chancing upon father like that. I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd is assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. Itchy nose. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avala's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Trouble with truffles. Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. So, let me guess, I'm doing all the fighting. And Hildibrand's just gonna be, hammered into the ground. And I might have to save him a couple times. Oh, hi, Ultros. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shambling-looking octopus, I tell you. They don't pay me enough for this. But that's all gonna change soon, isn't it, buddy? Ah, Mr. Ultros, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to... You gads! Who gave you these ghastly bruises? Brutheth! I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8, Is there someone inside your office? No, whatever gave you that idea? I'm simply, fumigating the place for pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to go fight? I'm not gonna continue. Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, Funga, gods. Yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I say, Master Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Throat, if you would come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Yes, please. Oh, I guess I can. Okay. I thought I wasn't able to come up these stairs. Oh, has your investigation bore any fruit? I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. My nose, please stop itching! It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I've done some research on our eight-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has something of a regular Ul'dah's taverns and, houses of pleasure. Ugh. I suspect that he's using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There's also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Throat. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It's a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask that you bring them to me. Alright. Anything to keep me away from Hildy just a little bit longer. Alright, to Pearl Lane. Via Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Nice. Please do a front flip again. Oh, or can I only do that when I'm dashing? Oh, a little closer. There we go. Samurai? Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Here's the refuse that you ordered. A large wooden box containing all sorts of stuff gathered from the Colosseum. Some of it is still... Ooh. Now what have we here? Ah yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails, and what's this? A sack even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in. If that couldn't be believed. Look here, something appears to be written on the side. Singoat Sundries. It would seem this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. You got it, Chief. I like succeeding through intelligence rather than stupidity once in a while. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? This had your name on it. I'm sorry, sir, but if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now, did Ul'dah send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? What, with the impressive price and that, distractive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to... No, I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Inspector Priordian! It wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me, and to steal away throat here. This gentleman is not impressed. Oh good, he caught up to us. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. This is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Ul'dah gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask for the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Colosseum as the sun sets. Wait, what? Oh, okay, you don't have to... Okay, you have the next quest. I got confused. Colosseum Conundrum. Oh, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before the battles begin. Here's the plan, Throat. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? Thank you for walking through me. Also, can't really do that if I'm a melee job. And I realized I could have just used I could have just used the Ethernet, but I'm already going on foot, and I don't want to go back. There you are. Was this close to starting the melee without you? I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators just pouring in. And the bookmakers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Fergus himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Darren Meadows, it is. So what say you? Are you ready to get your arses kicked? I suppose so. That's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Gonna do this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at Almagina & Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. It's about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the Tempestuous Avila of Alamigo, Throat the famed warrior of light, or who's That grinning fool again? Ah, that's right. Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. I like that title. Or will it be our 11th hour entry? Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain. Purposefully, alliterated. Oh, cool, he got over his lumps. Wahaha, here I am. Did you miss me? I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin. So, how are you gonna fight Hildy? Alright, you know the deal? We team up and wipe out the others, then when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Alright, so that's normal gladiator stuff so far. Look at Avila's blade spin! Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed 'em tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. Certain? Certain. You just... okay. You are next. Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my body gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Ul'dah an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute, roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce just like Mother used to make. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sackful where that came from. That meddling musclehead? What's taking him so damn long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open the gate at once. The trick has been revealed. What is that monstrosity? Alright, it's got a butt head. Literally. Mr. Typhon! Is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? Hi. What fascinating friends you have, Ul'dah. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Oh, God. I forgot that he goes flying. Could it be? Avila's vaunted Tempest Blade. It was that monster all along. This girl played us all for fools. Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Dara, has Uncle Ul'dah ever lied to you? Probably. What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan. Not saying the word. Alamegans. Spit. Beggars and brutes, the lot of them. We give them a home on our lands, and this is the thanks we get? Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before he gets sick. But I just wanted to... my sister. I feel for the girl. Really, my little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ul'dah may be so bold, I say we call off the melee and have one final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Throat here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? I'm down for it. Aye, that's what we want to see. Ultros. 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 Well, this is a most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Hadalati. The fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light, who will be left standing when the storm is settled. Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Ah yes, Hadalati. One of the earlier optional dungeons. Oh, there he is. I was wondering where he went to. You good? Do you need an ice pack for your head, or are you gonna just shake it off like you always do? Oh, right. Face cam. Boop. So, to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most that word scheme I've ever encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Throat. Let's make for Hadalati. Just stay with him until he comes to. He did not fight as a gentleman. He'll be fine. Just give him plenty of bed rest and just make sure he doesn't do anything at all. I think a trial's coming up, so I'm gonna have to do another bit of battle waiting for a cue to pop. But considering the Hildibrand stuff is actually required to get the relic weapons and Endwalker, there might be some nibbles in the queue. Oh wow, it's already been an hour. Wait a minute, Hadalati's already been one I've done, right? No, it's not. I haven't done this one yet. Well, this tourney's turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing for consolation prizes for the melee, looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give it Natsars. Gahar. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the 2 is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, right? Yes, 7 of them. How appropriate for an encounter like this. It's almost like there's going to be a glowing spot on the floor that appears. How convenient. Alright, Ultros battle. And now we play the waiting game.
A few moments later.
Yay! I was actually about to get up and go to the bathroom. But I'm gonna have to hold it in a little bit longer, it seems. Combatants, the final confrontation will be held here atop the dragon's neck. If all members of the team fall from the platform, they forfeit. Seafood soup is not on the menu today, kids. All right, Ulti, let's go. Oops, wrong one. I guess we're all going after Typhon. Yep, that's what I thought. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. Oh, okay, I've been turned. Okay. I was wondering what happened to my bars. I'm an imp. Oh, God. Hey, I've got it back. Oops. I was about to use a lightning bolt, but okay. Ah! Damn it. Ow. I jumped right into the blast. Well, that sucks. Or in this case, blows. I think they're just gonna go straight for finishing off the boss, because honestly, it shouldn't take that much work. There we go. And now it's Ultros. Yeah, they got it. There we go. I heard it again. I feel like such a sucker. Hey, I got the wind-up Ultras because everyone else left. Oh, somebody's got the Yuna outfit. Yay! Forgotten because I am a Lalafell. Alright, well, I got a wind-up Ultros, so I'm glad I got the prize I wanted. Was kind of hoping it would drop. Alright, yeah, I totally beat him. Yep. Good show. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. Yes, my performance indeed was very good, wasn't it? This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Map. Boop. If this is the end of the last quest, I may go ahead and end the stream after it's done. If this took less than an hour, then I probably would have gone through with the next chapter, but yeah. I'll definitely be back tomorrow with more Manderville, though. But yeah, no matter what, after this chapter of the Manderville stuff is done, I'm probably going to be done for today. Ooh, excuse me. Ah, one of these. Boop. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. Ah, the sore losers themselves. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Fergus himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that's earned the attention of Eorzea's most prominent pilferer, Yar. Ooh. Above you! Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on over long, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. Ah, man of 1,000 faces. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Vile fiend, mark my words. You have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Manderville name. There it is. I think not, Hildibrand. Greg! 'Tis always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Hey, you got the lance. Throat! You bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. But Greg, what spear are you talking about? Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Vile thief! Is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once! Oh, it seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Uh-oh. That is an uncooked truffle. now it's raining truffles! But the battle's already! Mr. Typhon? Just a moment. I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhat. Oh, that's not good. Oh, and there they go. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Manderville man. Oh, hi. I just had to get a screenshot of that. Hey, Godbert, you know you don't have to move in slow motion. That's gonna be the thumbnail. But of course, brilliant, Father. If the ring will come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll be just like Dalamud. Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian, Manderville. Skyward as only a Manderville can. Oh, a little too high. Father, you know not your own strength! Oh, it's those four guys again. 997, 998, 999! Oh, there's Enkidu. Flying away on the skewer. He got shot into solid rock. Farewell, Hildibrand. It was nice knowing you. His brains probably got pulverized. What the hell? Oh. These legs, they look strangely familiar. Oh wait, we're not done. Ha! Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter, I have a feeling that this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. That key! Bloody hells! God, seize the fiend at once! bomb, eh? Alright, it wasn't a dangerous one, and he's gotten away. And Nashu is just happy. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry. It's gone. Second prize? What's the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. The sun spear is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous! It's just... the dim lighting. Yes, if you'll just step over here. Oh, looks like Avila wasn't the only one that was, playing dirty. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. Oh, he's back. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus, and all for a false treasure. What a fool I've been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hedgelina and nothing more. I suppose I was at that. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the Nottawa mines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. Really? Ugh, you. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. So, all's well that ends well, I guess? One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly the second prize, this Ring of Inquiry, was his target from the start, but why? There must be some pattern to the items that the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. This treaty blade, Azema's virtue, the Ring of Inquiry, all relics with quite a history. Or, to be more precise, relics from the era of Beladians. Oh, if that is so, the answer is as clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Beldian history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. Oh, there it is. Oh! It's a big card. Oh, crap. Ow. And there it goes. Wow, Nashu, I didn't know you had it in you. I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us, but what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Belladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. An old legend, a little more than a fairy tale at that, and yet it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics from Belladia. The Warden's justice? Lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk day by the day, if rumors are to be believed. It would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider this targets thus fall, an Ul'dah collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul in the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Ul'dahs would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the Syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself?
Haha, then it will be his downfall, for the greater to challenge, the higher I rise. Just one moment, if you would.
Mark my words, ye of many faces, there is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Belladia, and it shall be Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. Define confidence. Was that? No, it couldn't be. Methinks Godbert may need a new pair of spectacles. There we go. New trial has been unlocked, and I got gold at the end of the quest line. And now let's see what the conclusion says. It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Belladia, as the Fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only a Manderville can? Her last vow. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask so long that you forgot what you actually looked like? I have. And how did they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well, see you next time.